I identify with the Apostle Peter, mostly in his misgivings and his slip-ups. The Apostle Peter will misunderstand what it means to be a follower of Jesus at times. Peter will resist Jesus' intention to turn himself over to the authorities, even to the point where he'll pull out a sword and cut the ear off of one of the soldiers who came arresting Jesus. Peter will deny Jesus, and he will run away in shame for that denial. But in a place situated about 30 miles north of the Sea of Galilee, Peter gets it right. In Caesarea Philippi, at the intersection of economic and trade, religion, and the power of the Roman Empire, Peter will declare, after Jesus says, "Who do people say that I am?" Peter will speak up and say, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." And for all of Peter's shortcomings, for all of his misgivings, he gets that one right. And Jesus replies, and I can imagine he has a full grin on his face when he does. "I tell you, you are Peter, you are Petra, you are, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not prevail against it." Peter will mess up. He will be irrational. You fast forward and you'll find him in a theological debate with the Apostle Paul. He will be tempted to go back to his old life of fishing. But today, on this road to Caesarea Philippi, Peter gets it. Peter knows that God's Spirit is among them in the person of Jesus. He knows that Jesus is God's gift of salvation for the entire world. Peter, at this moment, gets it right. Friends, we're not always going to get it right. I'm not always going to get it right. We're going to mess up. We may even do and say cruel things to one another. The church won't ever meet your ideal perception. There will always be something for you to complain about. There will always be something that will frustrate you about the church. But on this rock, on the foundation of our confession of Jesus as the Messiah of the living God, God will build the church. On this rock, God will build an assembly of people demonstrating their belief in a living God. On this rock, God will construct a gathering of people who will strive to be committed to living together, to be in ministry together and worship together until Christ heals all our wounds and bridges all our divisions.